Welcome to the Resilient Rebel Show. I am your host, Elian Haan. If you're exhausted from holding it all together, if you're stuck in a cycle of burnout, self-doubt, or waiting for that someday, you are in the right place. This is where we stop apologizing for who we are, start telling the truth, and take our power back. One bold, messy, beautiful step at a time. You belong here. Let's rise, rebel, and rediscover joy. Hello, everyone. Welcome to this very first episode of the Resilient Rebel Show. My name is Elian Haan, and I have hosted a show for the last 3 years, and that was called Elian's Joy. I shared a lot of content in the sense of what makes you happy, keep your energy up, creating self-confidence, self-esteem, moving forwards with courage, and I love all these topics. As a coach and mentor, I love all these topics. I love to talk about it. I love to put it in movement. I love to just encourage you to be your best self, of course. But unfortunately, a couple of months ago, the platform that I was hosting on had to dissolve. And so a lot of hostesses, including myself, were just kind of at a standstill. Like, what shall we do? Where shall we park our new show? Shall we move on? Shall we go forward? And I took a month off, took 2 months off just to think about it. And I thought, I need a new theme. I need to do something more drastic. I need to do something more radical. And no, not in that sense radical, but in a sense of standing up, moving forwards, being your best self. And that is what I love. And I love to encourage you to do the same. So it has to do a little bit with leading with the truth, right? And stuff that nobody talks about, giving a lot of explanation about how I came here and what I did and what brought me to make certain choices in life and while I feel so darn good every day. So I want to talk to you about being bold, telling the truth, being real, keeping the fluff out, and just really self-leadership and self-mastery. Just getting raw and getting real. And I will be the example of that. And I will have frequently guests on as well that would love to talk about their path to resilience and their path to being a rebel. And with being a rebel, and I talked about it in my memoir, 60 Miles from Neiman's, that I published a couple of years ago. And being a rebel to me means just coming into your unique self. It doesn't have anything to do with standing up towards society or standing up, strongly to irritate other people, right? Being a rebel just means that you stop fighting yourself and that you're really coming into this place where you feel strong, you feel confident, you feel that you can step in your courage, and you know where all this resilience is coming from. So we will talk on this show about boundaries, about burnout symptoms that I talk about a lot. We will address anxiety and stress. We'll address trauma and PTSD. We're looking out for leadership characteristics. We're looking for your voice and how that can be very powerful and how you can speak up and just not be ashamed and letting go of shame and guilt to speak about that, right? So for business owners, I want to deliver. I want to deliver for entrepreneurs. I want to deliver for my clients, C-suite, leadership, execs, right? I want to deliver content that every time gives you a little bit of energy and gives you a little bit of zest and makes you feel like, yes, I can. So I really want to go there. It is just a little talk about the things that you can do to move forward and empower yourself. And I have so much material. I have so much content that I love to share with you, which I'm not going to do today. I'm just going to tell you that this is the start of a new beginning. I love it. I love the Resilient Rebel show. I'm very excited to start this. And I will just address a topic every week and post it out there, put it out there in the ether for you to look at and to listen to. So let's go from burnout to badass, right? And just do a little challenge for yourself. Just Why do you feel that the title Rebel would apply to you? What kind of feeling does that give you? What kind of energy does that bring in? What do you want to stand for and not really stand up against? Unless it's your old self, right? You don't want to crawl back in the closet. You want to keep coming out. You want to really, really use the tools and use some insights that we're just going to discuss together. And there is nothing coming from me only. I want you to interact with me. I want you to tell me your stories. I want you to tell me what you would like to hear or talk about. So let's make this a business together. I hope you will keep listening. My name is Elian Haan. I am an executive coach and transformation coach. I work with adults. I work with adults in that sense that I have learned that I like to work with people that have that internal motivation to keep growing and to be, to work on their best self, to be in an environment where they can trust themselves and they can trust their own responses, not reactions, responses. We'll talk about that. I want you to feel that that is something that attracts you, and I hope that that we can do that together. Yeah, so welcome to the Resilient Rebel Show. And you can find me on my website, elianhaan.net. I hope you'll check it out. And I hope I can do something for you as well. I always say, my quote, life doesn't get any easier, but you get better at it. And I'm an example of that. So I'm going to leave you hanging with that just to think about. You will get better at it. It doesn't get any easier. You will get better at it. And that is the most beautiful and amazing thing. So let's do this. This is our starting point, and I hope you will listen in. See you next time.